Never adjusted. You're always adjusting your life.
It's horrible. What's up, everybody? G Spotters in the house. My face just dropped out. I'm your host, Courtney G, on another episode of Courtney G's Spot, live Saturday night at 9 o'clock, like we've been doing for several weeks now, if you've been paying attention. Last night we did a long, big thing on C.O.P.P.A and the rules and the things that are going on behind the scenes, these supposed rules. Rumors, regulations, people being sued, Google problems, and all sorts of shenanigans. But tonight we're going to maybe touch on that a little bit, hopefully set a little bit of nerves in the house. We keep reading. People are still kind of freaking out, backing out, and we're hopefully something can come with this. We can do this together. Let's comment together. Hopefully you're joining us live. Thank you for being here. If you are live, if you're seeing this again later on, appreciate you watching either way. It's great stuff.
Like,
we're good.
Subscribe, get that bell on so you don't miss our live shows in the future.
You guys know that voice, that DC, our producer in the background.
What's going on, guys? Live here on Saturday night. I hope you had a good week and you're taking it easy. Again, we are going to talk about some C.O.P.P.A stuff. It won't be as extensive as last night. So if you missed something or you don't already know about it, there's plenty of great videos out there on YouTube. Shout out to Chadtronic. And most recently, actually, I've seen a video by this guy, Mark Fracero, and that's M-A-R-C for the first name, and then the last name is F-R-E-C-C-E-R-O.
Okay, Fracero.
Mr. Mark Fracero is such a hero for me because he has actually took the time to read into the fine print. And I know that there's a couple of most other videos have the text from the FTC.
Yeah, there's a lot of videos talking directly about what they've read on the top surface, but I guess Mark has read a little bit underneath the surface. Well, and so go check out his videos.
Even there's a couple, I guess, lawyers that make videos on YouTube. I don't know any of solid names off the top of my head to mention anybody, but there's definitely one who's particularly looks like famous here on YouTube, so you probably know who I'm talking about. But so they even talk about how vague the guidelines are, and the guidelines are vague because there's a lot of people have talked about it.
So if you guys don't know, though, the C.O.P.P.A, the Children's Online Privacy Protection Association. Okay, so we got that.
The FTC, the Federal Trade Commission.
They're the ones that basically, to break it down real quick, they're trying to keep people from marketing their stuff to children, clickbait, to ensure views and money to and their content not being for children.
Yes, and even in the case words, I don't know what you call that stuff. I'm not necessarily into all that law stuff, but the case stuff about the case, they mentioned some specific channels, and from the names of the channels, you can definitely tell.
So there were specific people
children
getting in trouble for doing these obviously wrong things. So the vast majority of us, I know we're not big. Nobody really watches us. Every now and then we'll get a couple viewers, but the big channels, y'all have nothing to worry about. Yeah, if you clearly aren't promoting to children, that's the catch right there. Just clearly don't promote to children, and you are good to go. Don't put little monkeys, bananas, and cartoon characters on your pictures, and then start screaming F this and screw that in the middle of your videos, because you are going to get in trouble.
For sure. And another thing that the FTC has said and they won't say a lot of things. That's another thing is everybody's mad about nobody's being clear on nothing. Again, this whole thing is still under investigation. And from what I've done with further research, the date should not be, from my research, the 1st of January 2020.
Right.
Again, the final conclusion paperwork.
It'll all come around.
Yeah, the final conclusion paperwork said that 4 months from the date of the order, which the date
was in August, wasn't it?
No, it was in September. So it was in September. On September 10th is when the order was put in, and in the specific paper, it states that the time period is 4 months from when the order put in. So the soonest this could be is actually January 10th of 2020, according to said paperwork.
Okay, so if this actually takes place, again, there's a lot of conspiracy stuff out there too. People thinking this is just hype. Maybe this is just YouTube kind of covering their ass, so to speak, is to make sure we are not harming or selling to children that we shouldn't be, things like that. I don't know. So right now, it's just, if you didn't see last night's video, we talked about it for an hour. We don't want to harp on it too much. We kind of want to get back into our own flow, just kind of talking about random whatever. We see that there's two people in the house. We know one of them is a YouTube personality. The other one is probably DC. Nope, not you.
No.
Oh, cool.
It was one before, so it's definitely not.
We've got a mystery person, but that's fantastic. So we'll talk about whatever. We do this every Friday, Saturday night. If you're picking this up later on, 9 p.m. our time, Central Time. That's the middle of the United States. If you find us in Russia or Afghanistan, you guys want to watch, go for it. But it is 9 p.m. the Central Time
in the United States.
And we will try and do this every weekend. Next weekend, it is Thanksgiving.
So we will most likely miss the live streams for next weekend.
Perhaps. We'll see what we can do if I mean, we're not popular or anything, so it's not like you'll be missing anything.
You guys aren't going to be in the comments like, go ahead, take your time with your family and stuff like that. There are a lot of big YouTubers that are saying that, in some of their videos, like, oh, hey, man, I will most likely be gone next week traveling for the family and everything. And that's totally understandable. Absolutely. Go do the family stuff. Yeah. If you have the ability to take time off of YouTube and go do family stuff, please go do family stuff.
Every time.
And, like, man, that's what I'm saying.
But, yeah, we'll be back the following weekend. But we like to do this. This is what we've been doing for, I don't know, how many months now? We got 2 months, 2.5 months.
What is it? Episode 16.
16
should be
every weekend since we're enjoying ourselves. So we appreciate if you have clicked on us. We get a lot of people for some reason on Friday nights, a lot more than we do on Saturday nights. But I think
everybody's kind of like either chilling, doing their own thing, out doing something, or probably in bed.
We're trying to find that niche crowd that doesn't have any life.
We have to go earlier. We haven't figured this out. So if you're new here, check it out. We are trying to create a community of people that want to do great things for the world.
We have an epic level of things. If watch any of our videos, you'll catch on to these things amongst that we have. I'm old in my world, and I have built this world of ideas that I want to create, and we want to put our heads together and we have this giant wall of reality. One day we want to create.
So in short, it's kind of like a fully transparent charity where you actually get to contribute and then thus
be a part of the
efforts and say, I donated to this channel, to this organization, whatever this becomes.
Anything and everything we do in the name of this will be filmed because we have so many nutty ideas just pop into our head about helping everybody else. Now, of course, ourselves, there is a element of wanting to help us and our families, but that doesn't take much. We're trying to get out of our own personal holes. But aside from that, I work. We all have jobs. We all do our things. So we all make our own money. But aside from that, we see people that are worse off than us. That, in fact, I felt so unbelievably horrible today. I went to the grocery store on the way back. You always see the homeless on the side of the road, hypothetically homeless, because we don't know if all of them are. But there was a man with no legs in a wheelchair and no sign. You're just sitting there, just kind of giving you the bless you. I literally had no cash. I have nothing. Because I'm just trying to catch up myself, and I just wanted to hand him something. But that's the guy I want to go talk to. That's the guy I want to go interview.
And speaking of nutty ideas, that was something we thought about once upon a time. Is like low key interviewing the homeless.
That's something
get out there, and some of them do have amazing stories. They had great lives, and shit happens. It just does.
Life just throws you a bad curveball sometimes. We all know that. If you are catching this video, you know that because you're a human being and you've been through something that is not good.
desirable
you're
to
not
you.
comfortable. You're
not improving your quality of life at all.
Your day to day has been
there.
swift.
And whether it's something as little as, you got a flat tire on your way to work, or, maybe you lost $100 bill. Oh my God, I cannot count the times I've lost money. Maybe I'm just too irresponsible. Maybe I need to get a wallet. I don't know. But
that could be a whole episode in itself.
Oh man, this guy
trying to teach this guy to get a wallet. But aside from that, we want to help the world. So we're gonna start throwing stuff out there. We have people that have told us aside from this outside the show that they want to help with little things here and there. We have been donated a website from a friend. Shout out Chad. He's not even here tonight. Hey Tyler, thanks for being in the house, homie. Love you, brother. But he got us a website, so we'll get that up and running one of these days when we figure out how to work a website.
Again,
so we are fresh.
You're new here. We're fresh.
We're super
16,
kindergarten.
We're still figuring it out. Again, the analogy I used is we're sitting on the steps of the pool of what we call YouTube, trying to figure out what's going on. Looking at everybody, seeing what they're doing.
We're late life at this stuff. I'm not. We're from a different generation where we've been out in the world doing world things and trying to progress our life in the workforce, and that doesn't seem to always cut it. So we're going to try another outlet expressing our knowledge about the few things we have done and experienced. We've all been through stuff. Maybe you have a story that I have never, ever heard before. I would love to hear it. Please join us on a live episode. Tell us your stories.
That is part 2.
Tell us your stories.
Is the community part.
We need you.
We want you guys to get involved. Tell us your stories, man. Tell us about the negative times. Tell us about the good time. Maybe this time you totally made this person's day by simply stopping to see if they were okay. Actually, there you go. Perfect story. One time, I was coming on my way home, seen this car full of old ladies parked in the middle of the road, they were inside some double yellow lines, but I was like, man, that doesn't look like any fun. So I turned around and I pulled up to them and I was like, you ladies need anything? And they all just kind of, that old lady giggle. They were like, oh, that's, they're just like,
you're not sweet little man.
No, that's so nice. It's all right. My husband's coming, but it's so nice that you stopped and came, and I mean, just situations like that,
I was at just the other day at a fast food restaurant. I'm not even going to call out the name. We don't get paid. But I was sitting there just getting a drink. There was a little woman in the little booth right there. And obviously she was having issues being mobile. So she wanted something from the display. And I simply asked, I said, ma'am, would you like help? I don't know you. I've never met you, but would you like help? And she said, yes, I just want a fork. And I got her a fork. And that was that simple. It was just a simple little gesture. But those are the things that we like to do. This is what we do in the world. The human experience. Trying to make somebody's day. Have you actually ever made somebody's day? I know you have. You're a human being. Has somebody made your day? Were you mad about something and something happened and then you just felt better? This is the stuff we want to hear. We have tons of stories ourselves. We obviously could fill a whole hour, especially if you watched last night's episode. That is not a hard thing to do. But the community brings it together, and we want to know what you guys want to talk about. So it's just simple connections with humans. That's what we're trying to do.
Again, you've seen the title. You've seen our channel picture. We do the yin and the yang here.
The yin and balance.
Like he said, there's not so great things. So speaking of just little inconveniences based on
there we go.
We could treat each other better.
Treat each other better.
I'm driving on the highway.
Oh, we always come back to driving. If you've watched any of our episodes, driving is an issue. Go ahead.
Because it's where we interact with, strangers the most is out on the road with our vehicle.
For sure.
So I'm driving on the highway. There's 5 lanes. And I'm in the first lane going 60 miles an hour in a 65.
Far right lane, where you're supposed to be when you go slow.
When you want to go slow, I'm doing 60 and a 65. And this, I believe it was a van, comes hauling up behind me, sees me not going fast, and then flashes his high beams at me. I was like,
in the
dude,
right lane.
I'm in the right lane, and I knew what it
If you
was.
wanna
He
go fast,
wanted to
you go to
go
the left
around the
lane.
semi truck.
Yeah.
And
was blocking-
everybody in the other left lanes were going slow,
Yeah.
and he just expected me to move.
No,
And
we don't. You're not supposed to pass people in the right lane. If you actually drove as the driving book says, you pass in the left lane and you drive slow in the right lane.
Again,
that is the opposite of where we live.
The left lane is for passing people. For the record, if you've never heard that before,
oh my gosh, there's signs
that's
all
what
over
it's
the
for.
highway.
And don't do 65 in the fast lane.
No.
And apparently around here, when the person's from Minnesota, you don't do 60 in the slow lane. So
yeah, right.
I'll call that much out. Yeah. I don't know why that was a deal. One. And then when he finally got around me, I tell you, I got some road rage. I was flipping him off out the window. I'll be real.
Of course.
And he's recording me. I'm like, yes, please record yourself being a dumbass because you were just riding my ass, flashing your high beams for me to get out of your way to cater to your need to go somewhere epically so quickly. And what are you going to do? You're going to show that to people and be like, oh, yeah, I did this? No, of course not. He's not going to tell people that he was being a dumbass before he started recording me being mad at him for doing such thing.
You want to talk about real life? You know what just happened? Why I stepped out of screen? My knee just popped out of place. That's a live thing. That legit just happened sitting here. That's oh my gosh. I had to pop my knee back in place, ladies and gentlemen. Woo! When we see me do that live, we need 500 subscribers.
Why is that a thing? We don't need
to people are going to want to see that. People. What's up, Gina?
Gina, this is Tyler's friend.
Hello, Gina. Welcome to the club. Give us a thumbs up. Give us a subscribe.
Yes, please.
Join this nonsense, Tyler.
Subscribe. Get that bell on.
Thank you for bringing these people in here.
Absolutely. Welcome. Again, we are here talking about the positive and the negative things in life and how we can go about being better as a whole to create a community of people that can spread joy and maybe, just maybe, turn this whole thing around.
I hear a lot of talk about that. I really hear a lot of people talk about spreading this stuff, and I hopefully they follow their word. And if we actually get to the level in which we are trying to reach, hashtag beat Bill Gates.
Hashtag beat Bill Gates.
If we get to this level that we are legit trying to reach, I want you to come back to these videos. Mark it November 2019. If we're still talking to you people in 2021, and we are at the peak of where we want to be, and we're not doing the things that we have said we are going to do, somebody come here and slap me in the face and tell me to go back and watch myself talk, because we are going to hold ourselves accountable for every single thing that we are talking about. If I'm saying I'm going to do something, I'm going to do it if I can get the money to do it.
And that all goes back to, this is why we're here. Really, what we started about is the fact that we've seen, PewDiePie and Mr. Beast do all these things about giving away money.
That's amazing.
Paying
stuff.
People's rent, giving away cars. I haven't seen the video yet, but Mr. Beast just did opening a free bank. So he's giving away more money.
That's fantastic. I just read something about this kid that we got a legit $1 billion in Bitcoin. Bitcoin, we talk about this every now and then, has given it away. He's given it away. I want to find this name if you want to Google this or whatever, but he's given it. That's amazing. To be able to give away $1 billion, I want to do that. I want to do that. That's like a life goal for me.
For sure. And we want you guys to come with us. That's the whole point of it. Part of starting this community is we don't have $1 billion. We don't have $1 million. But if we can get enough of you guys to give us $1 or $2.
I have $5 every now and then for these homeless people on the side of the road.
Yeah. So then you can contribute it to us, and we'll do big things with it.
When we build this community, we're not trying to I'm trying to beg for money. I'm not trying to do that. We want to make money off of our videos. So help us build a community is essentially what we're getting at. Talk about us. Send this to your friends. Tell us how goofy and dumb we are. Tell them to come and hate us and scream at us in the comments and tell us how dumb and ugly we are. I don't care.
Whatever you guys
bring
do,
the people in. We want to hear all the nonsense. If we can make money off our videos, we're going to do these things. That's someday. Look at my hair. Do you guys see this little thing right here? Drives me
There
crazy.
you go. Donate $3 for his hair.
Yeah, I need a hair girl. I have one. I just can't pay her. Consuela, where are you at, girl?
She never comes. She's always on the other side of the mansion.
She's always folding laundry or doing dishes or something. I can't get this woman across the stage at my mansion. We have a large mansion, by the way, if you haven't caught on, but we're for some reason extremely poor.
And we were running off hotspot.
Off my cell phone. Oh, that is a good thing. 2 weeks, ladies and jelly spoons, from tonight, we should be running better, faster internet. We don't have the proper lighting still, but I'm going to get better internet so there's no lag. Last night, I think we ran into a little problem in the middle of our video. Something dropped out. So tonight, hopefully that won't happen. I threw an extra little bit of money into my hotspot today, so we get a couple gigs. We're going to run through it real quick.
Real life, baby.
Real life. So this is what we do. Tyler, what do y'all want to talk about? Gino, welcome to the club.
What are you guys up to? Yes, again, community, let's go. What are you guys doing tonight? What's going on in your life? Daft Punk is getting harder, better, faster, stronger. Nice, buddy. You got
See?
Me.
T-dubs, you know how it goes. That's what we're getting. We're going to get that 300 milli kegs a second.
Oh, man. Yeah, it's going to be great. And then we might actually start doing some real stuff because you don't know how much it sucks trying to download 1.5 gigs or upload 1.5 gigs onto YouTube.
Oh, yeah. We need because he's getting better at clipping. He's getting better at doing this video stuff, but just trying to get this to the internet is ridiculous. He has to drive to hotspots and blah, blah. Again, real life. We're real people like you. In fact, we might be poorer than you. Like, if you're watching this and you have internet, we don't. So you make more money than we do.
For sure.
Essentially make more money. I just have a lot of bills.
I was going to say, it is not a lack of effort. It's just, I have 3 kids
that's
myself.
The problem. I make good money.
Other things to spend our money on.
I got good money, but I got
internet,
a car payment, and a kid payment, and a mansion payment.
Priorities, guys. Priorities. Again, it's just like having the Lambo parked in front of the trailer, you know. What do you want?
Again, if you've made it this far into our videos,
thank you.
We love you. Like, subscribe,
comment, get that bell on.
We only ever speak one lie, and it's a repetitive lie. We just keep throwing it out there. It's just a fun one, a joke between us. So it's this whole mansion Consuela thing, but it's fun. So just imagine us in a giant 16-bedroom mansion, poor, with no furniture in any of these rooms.
That is absolutely the picture we would love to paint.
Yeah.
Yes, huge Batman-style mansion.
Consuela. Yeah, far across the deep hallway.
Infinity pool out back, looking over the mountain.
I gotta walk 50 yards to take a pee. So that's great stuff.
50 yards. I guess that's kind of far.
That's pretty far. That's 150 feet.
Couch is pretty good.
That's 150 feet.
Now, here's my thing, though.
And that's just to the bathroom.
We still don't have more than one kitchen.
Right.
See, I don't feel like you're doing anything until you have more than one kitchen.
Have to have if you have a kitchen in your basement, you have that second, house downstairs.
I mean, if you have the official apartment downstairs, but that's just the basement.
So you want 2 kitchens upstairs?
No, I want multiple kitchens in the house. So
one day, a kitchen in the master bedroom kitchen.
One day we're gonna have to upgrade to a 23-bedroom mansion.
Oh Lord!
With 3 kitchens.
Oh gosh!
That's just what it's gonna have to come down to.
That's what it's going to be. We'll just add another wing to the east wing.
And the whole point of this mansion is we'll help people out in need. Maybe somebody just lost their house because of tornado. Man, come live in the mansion.
Yeah.
Get your money up.
My son was saying the other day his dream is to buy a hotel, so we can always stay in a hotel because he loves staying in hotels.
Hotels are dope.
Yeah.
Dude, honestly, if I ever had enough money and there was a proper hotel somewhere that I could facilitate as a home, I would totally live in a hotel.
Why not turn an abandoned hotel into a homeless house situation?
There's a lot of legal tape that comes down to even doing such a thing. You could legitimately have enough money to go out and buy this abandoned hotel building.
Right.
But thus, you can't then just be like, okay, this is my building.
Right.
I say it's okay for all you people to stay here.
You can't say that?
No.
Why?
It's all bad. And I can't tell you what all the legal stuff is. Again, I'm not super familiar with all the laws. But yeah, you have to get all these permits.
I feel like we should take this to Congress.
Yeah? It should be legal if you own a property to fully say
anybody you want should be allowed to stay on your legit. It's like saying, "Oh, they can't ride in your car," but it's my car.
Okay, so here's the realistic part of it. I get it. You don't want the crackheads and stuff to move it, and then that's
what you get when you invite homeless.
Trap house,
trap hotel.
Yeah, the trap hotel.
Hashtag trap hotel.
You don't want to turn into the worst Motel 6 ever. Oh. Sorry.
Whoops. Not saying that they didn't close one down here in our town for whatever reason. Whoops.
Sorry.
We just lost the viewer.
He's gone.
That guy worked at Motel 6. He's like, crap.
We're done.
They're ragging on my business.
For real. But yeah.
No, we can't have a trap hotel.
You could still legitimately run it. They've got these.
But then how can they build these little shelters for them then? Because they're
organized.
Separate? The hotel could be organized.
They've got the tape, They've walked past the tape.
So it's just the separation of rooms? Is that tape? Because once you separate the rooms and give them their own individual houses made out of plastic bottles and crap, that's okay? I can't just have a room connected by walls because then they have access to each other's needles. I get it. Too close to pass the crack around.
Yeah, you'd basically just have like a cesspool of crazy stuff going on. But then I guess the other argument would be at least it's contained.
Gina's having problems with her connection. See, she's feeling the real life.
She has internet.
Yeah, we get it, Gina.
It was her connection.
We appreciate you watching. Thank you. Thanks for watching.
All right.
We'll pretend you're here.
So back to helping out the homeless. So it is definitely extremely difficult to just make a place available to homeless people.
Right.
You have to jump through all these hoops and do this stuff.
What if you get them to pay rent? I know that's, but you just literally go as low as possible, do like HUD style. If you get government backing, because I know HUD like $50 a month, and then they pay it, and then they work in the hotel to better the world. Homeless job. I think we talked about this one time, like a compound where they self-sustaining homeless facility where they just go and do whatever they want. They have access to the gardens and then the water and the rivers and the whatever, and just build that community.
I think maybe what a good test run would be is like pick a place in the middle of
an island. Oh, I was going to put it on an island and fill it. We got Survivor Homeless Edition.
Oh my God!
That's some real Survivor.
Man.
So why can't we do that?
Because that's like
no. We have Survivor already. Why? Well, there's no difference. They have just because they have a home, they have access to being on a television show. No, let's just put the same exact
production, insurance policies.
Well, let's sign the waivers. I'm sure they will.
Freaking. What is that manor place called? That horror place? I can't think of it.
Oh yeah, the one we were talking about back in October, right before Halloween. The McCaney Manor. McCaney. Oh man!
If you know what we're talking about,
we watched the videos. If you haven't watched the videos, go watch the videos. Yeah, that's intense.
The waiver is so long and crazy, like literally talking about you could die.
Yeah.
We watched you have a heart attack in a video.
And they had to wake him up.
Yeah, that was great. Or we didn't watch him have a heart attack. This dude passed out.
Blacked out. He's tied up or whatever.
He said that his favorite time was when somebody had a heart attack. I'm pretty sure. That's like somehow it went.
But these people are still.
Dude survived.
You're supposed to get money if you get this, but people
the deal is if you can make it 24 hours, I believe it was
like $20,000.
And nobody's ever made it. That dude that passed out didn't even get to the place. Yeah. In some instances, he'll start you off out in a wooded area and then put you in a van, and he didn't even make it through the van ride.
Like they'll tie you up, bury you alive, and
they'll do everything. They literally say they may remove your teeth.
Yeah. They cut your hair, shave your head.
They will cut your hair. I've seen videos of hair being cut.
They clip your nails and off and
They don't pull them off or anything crazy like that, but they will definitely clip them with not nail clippers.
Put you in there with snakes. Oh man.
Oh yeah.
Anyway,
it was definitely really crazy. So, anyways, you don't understand why you can't just get a waiver such as that
for the homeless.
And just be like, look, man, if you stay here,
Maybe you can as long as you don't put it on TV. I mean, because that guy's not on TV. He's on YouTube. You can look this up on YouTube. He has his own website and whatnot. If you just do it, they sign the waiver. You're not hurting them because they're just doing the Survivor show, playing the games, fighting for meatloaf or whatever. I don't know.
Where are you going to get an island to put homeless people
on? Hashtag beat Bill Gates.
Hashtag beat Bill Gates. If you guys donate enough money to us, we will go buy an island to film.
But everybody wins. See, that's the thing. It's just there's a ranking. Like the number one homeless guy gets a little bit more money than the like golf. Everybody wins. You're going to get a check even if you come in last place because you participated in the show. Because that's the point, is to help them through this. But it's give them something that pays them. Give them views. Maybe we'll get views off of it, and they'll get paid for.
Yeah, we can use that to improve the island. We'll give them better tools and building materials.
No, it's bad. It sounds like we're segregating. I think we've. Are we losing people yet? Are you guys? We're not trying to segregate
the homeless. They're of all races. Everybody can become homeless. I don't know. I've never seen an Asian homeless person.
I have. One I saw in I think it was in Albuquerque, New Mexico. I was on a train ride, and I got off the train and. Him and there was an Asian guy and a white guy, but they were darker than you. Like because they've been out in the sun in Albuquerque, New Mexico, underneath a bridge, when they camp. But yeah, so there's been Asian homeless.
It definitely sucks. And I mean, again, we do like interviews. We're not just gonna go.
I would like to talk to the guy with no legs. I really felt the need to want to talk to the guy with no legs.
In the wheelchair with no legs.
The one over here. I said I saw at the store earlier today.
What store?
I just said earlier I went to the store and I saw a dude begging for money with no legs on the side. That's what started.
I got lost around there somewhere then because.
Oh, just rewind it. You can just watch it again.
Yeah, just go back real quick.
I felt so bad I didn't have any cash to give him because I wanted to actually give him something. Maybe go buy some legs. They have robot legs now, right? What's that Usain Bolt? Not Usain Bolt. That famous runner that was in the Olympics that had no legs and it killed his girlfriend.
I don't know.
Fiance. This is a real story. I don't remember his name, but he was from another country. He was missing a leg or two when he ran in the Olympics. On those, they look like hockey or not hockey skis.
Yeah,
but they're bent. They're pretty cool.
Yeah, no, I definitely have seen how all those generations.
I always wonder how they balance on those things. That's a pretty amazing thing.
It's all
technology and math.
Technology makes it natural, so I mean, it looks pretty good, and it's actually so good that I think in some instances they said that it's like a legit unfair advantage because you can design those to be better than a natural human's foot.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that does happen. But either way, we do want to help people. We want to make lots of money so we can give away lots of money because that excites me. And I was actually even just watching my regular YouTube stuff today, and I was watching this YouTube channel starting up in the fish world, and I was like, man, how dope would it be if I could just drop $5,000 in this dude's live stream right now and watch him go nuts, that's the stuff we want to do.
I want to walk into a grocery store around Christmas time and everybody for the next hour that walks up to the counter pay for their stuff.
Oh, man, legit. We can do that.
I want to walk into a restaurant and pay for everybody's meal. I want to, just that feeling. And that's the selfish part. That's, to me, the selfish part. Because we always do things, in a sense, in a selfish manner. Yes, you're helping people.
Is it really selfish because...
It's both. It's that balance. Remember that balance we keep talking. It's really both. You're doing it for them, but you want to feel that for yourself because that is an enjoying thing you want to feel. You enjoy helping people. I enjoy helping people.
And again, we don't have millions of dollars to give away.
I still give away money. I mean, I'm not going to go through the list. There's no need for that. I've told a couple of stories, and we keep telling stories. But if you have your own, we want to hear them. We want to hear times you've donated this. Johnny Dare, we mentioned him way back. I know he's doing Hope for the Holidays up in Kansas City right now, Kansas City, Missouri. Hope for the Holidays. Shout out Johnny Dare. Amazing. Everything he gets donated. He's got people calling in daily, donating thousands of dollars. We want that. We want that level I have everything I need. My bills are paid. My car is paid. I don't need to worry about that stuff. So everything you give me goes straight into the world. That's what we want to do. Johnny Dare in the morning, Tyler G Dubs, you know that, buddy. Johnny Dare in the morning. Hashtag hope for the holidays.
Should we talk about this?
I don't want to do that. I want to do that. There's something we have written up on this wall. I came up with this idea a couple weeks ago, and it just popped into my head. I'm afraid to talk about it until I can actually do it, because then someone's going to steal my idea.
Well, see, I was thinking about that. That's kind of like the great thing about YouTube. As long as at the end of this we mark our video as filmed today, then obviously
we might not be able to do that for a year.
So what?
So a year from now, somebody's already been doing that for a year. We just now stake claim, and I don't want to do that. I don't want to.
Well, it's still obviously going to be known as our idea. And if somebody else does it, then hopefully somebody will notice and be like, "Hey, that's what those guys said." We don't need to go over there and be like, "Hey, that's our idea. You stole it."
Yeah, I don't want to. Yeah, I don't want to do that. But I don't know. I want to be the first one to start that. I want to be the
Tyler
first.
says, "Wait for good ideas to grow." So we'll go with the viewer suggestion.
Okay.
Then.
There's something we've got some big stuff we want to really give away. It's going to be fun too. It's essentially we're going to turn this giving into an enjoyable experience for the viewers too. In fact, it's going to be interactive to the point you're going to be doing things. There's going to be things.
Sometimes, who knows? We may even go live with you guys in the moment.
Yeah.
We walk into this grocery store live in the moment and just say, "Hey, for the next 60 minutes, go ham."
Right. Bring it. What do you want for your kids? Do it.
They're going to empty that store. So we need you guys to donate.
We want to do these things.
And that's how big we want to go. And it's not the only thing we're going to do. You know, watch our series, and we've got so many ideas. We're going to come up with so many more ideas. We just got to get the community going.
So it's all in you guys. If you come across this later on, you think somewhat of what we are saying is enjoyable, you think we're a bunch of nuts, throw a like in here, throw a subscribe in here, tell your friends, tell your people.
Get the bell on,
Get that
please,
bell on.
so you don't miss the live.
Don't miss the lives. That's the thing. If you are here, as you can see, Tyler is very interactive. This guy has been here for a while. We enjoy the people that come back, enjoy the people that get interactive. We need that. We can, again, talk for an hour. Not a problem. That's easy for me to do. We can do that. But we want to know what you people think. So throw us a comment later on. We've gotten a couple behind the scenes during the week that have sparked conversation. So, again, do that during the week, and we'll come back and talk about it Friday, Saturday night. So when you see the shirt, too, remember, I said the balance. We're doing that balance, the yin and the yang. Positive night, negative night. I got the black shirt on. We usually do a little bit more ranting on Friday nights, throwing a little bit more anger out there, trying to vent it out for the week. So if you have something you want to talk about, you don't like your boss, you don't like your job, you don't like your boyfriend, girlfriend, all three of them.
That's another part of our channel. If you haven't watched any of our other videos and you're just getting in here, we 1000% are working on how to figure out how you guys can send us your ex's stuff.
Someone you have broken up with, perhaps been broken up with for a while, that perhaps hurt you, you're mad at, you're angry with. You still have something of theirs in your possession, and you want to get rid of it. Give it to us. We're going to blow it up, set it on fire. I've actually found a guy who's willing to let us use his land to do this. He's got guns. Maybe we'll shoot it. I don't know. What do you want to do with it? Tannerite. That's a thing.
Yep,
You've heard of Tannerite?
That's definitely a thing. We can do that.
If we are going to do things like that in the future.
And again, for the record, we don't want no family heirlooms. Do not send us the 5-generation family plate. Don't send us
some dead grandma's.
Don't send us your boyfriend's dead dad's car. Like, we don't want that.
Just
stuff.
like a man left a shirt. You got a lamp. You got a
couch.
pillow.
I mean, you're not going to ship a couch. But maybe in the future we'll come get your stuff.
Yeah, maybe we can pick up the couch.
Up.
A pillow, a love note, a mixtape someone maybe made you. We'll put it, set it on fire. Enjoyable. Some stuff, interactive stuff, because we want to bring in the audience to our stuff. This isn't just about me. This isn't about DC. This is about the community. We want to see what it can be if you want to join me. So have some fun with us, man. Tell us what you want to talk about. So we'll be here next Friday, Saturday. There's a potential we won't be here because of the weekend. Our family is coming down. TW, hopefully you will be there at the Thanksgiving feast next Saturday. I know Thanksgiving is on Thursday, but we're going to do ours on the weekend because people work like real life jobs. So we'll be here though the following weekend, and then Christmas will be coming around. Everybody's loving all that stuff, the holidays, yippee, yippee, yippee. New Year's, hooray. You want to talk about your resolutions? I don't make them. I can tell you why. I don't know. If you're just going to do something, just do it. Doesn't matter what day it is. There's no need to reset every year, in my opinion. If you're going to be you, just be you all the time.
That's one of the things he says at the end of the videos is the only you need to be is you.
That's a legit thing. I feel. I worked with a lot of teenagers at a facility for kids that had issues, and that I'm trying to encourage people just to be you. Everybody setting themselves up. I had talked to one girl. She was 14 years old and thought that if she was never on TV or never famous, there's no point to life. And that's a mindset of the teens these days. So it's a sad thing. So everybody just needs to be more accepting of each other and happier. Just quit griping so much. It's not that big of a deal. If you want to gripe, come bring it to us. Bring it. We can talk about it. You can put anonymous comments down there. We're eventually actually going to get a number so you can call in. That'll be interesting. We had one live call way back on like episode 3 or 4. I don't even remember what it was. But yeah, it's a whole world we're bringing in here right here. And we got down to 1 viewer. Yeah, it's probably a YouTube person now. You're still there.
Because I'm actually over here on Mr. Tyler Wood Bushcraft's live stream. He's over there live streaming.
Doing some Wish stuff, right?
Doing some Wish stuff. He's buying equipment for his next challenge. It's a Wish challenge. Tyler Wood Bushcraft. He does outdoor survival type stuff. If you're into that, go check him out. But yeah, he's over there buying stuff off Wish. And speaking of Wish,
we'd like to do this.
That is actually something we would like to do. Is, as you know, we're feet in the pool on the steps of YouTube.
Low-key production. Lamps.
These are desk lamps. This is a triple lamp up here on a...
My computer stand is 2 cardboard boxes marked with marker. Everything that we have is cheap.
Low budget.
So we're trying to upgrade our world. So we want to get to the point where we have enough subscribers so we can get Wish to sponsor us. They'll send us our stuff. We'll try it out. We'll tell them how much we love it. We'll do reviews on stuff. I don't really want to do ads or commercials. Yeah, we need a Patreon. What's that?
Patreon is like where people can go and subscribe to our channel, and we offer like different things for doing a monthly subscription.
Yeah, we want to get to that too.
Type deal.
We've got our we've mentioned a couple of our acronym slogans and things we want. We have swag ideas. We have concepts. Again, we're super low. So TW, you are on the right path. We need to get the word out there, man. We get some subscribers and view time in there so we can get monetized somehow. Yeah, we want to do that. We were talking about last night broadcasting on other channels. I don't really want to get into the video game stuff at all. Not my thing. I love playing video games, but there's too many people doing that stuff. So we are going to just keep doing what we do the best. Donations, yes, Tyler. We're going to throw up the cash. If you guys use the Cash app, you want to throw in a donation to the show, we'll keep it in there until it piles up, then we can use it for equipment. We can get lamps, better stuff going for the show. So my ugly face will get a little bit prettier. I'll get some makeup. Maybe we can work on that, get some plastic surgery, heighten my cheekbones, right? Never am I going to do that. Never going to do that. I know I said hold me to my word. That's something I will never do. Hold me to that word. I'm not going to. Don't tell me in the future I do plastic surgery because I said that one day. That's not my thing. But no, we're going to upgrade our stuff. At the beginning of the year, maybe.
Yeah, we've got a lot of video ideas. Again, we don't have a lot of equipment to work with right now. We're still working with it, but we wanted to get in here.
I had a couple of shows I've written to.
Stuff.
Yeah.
while we try to figure out how all this works. So to keep the transparency, we figured why not just jump in and have the people here from the start.
Mhm.
We can just do this live stream thing, try to build a community, get you guys involved, and by the time that
we get some funds flowing
and all the crazy stuff starts jumping off,
you guys will see the actual weirdness that we have in store. Do we have? I promise you, if I can produce any of the stuff I have written down, it's pretty funny.
As a matter of fact, something I don't think I've seen done yet, which maybe falls into some weird category that now under those new C.O.P.P.A laws would be not cool, but like going to a park and giving away money and stuff like that.
Oh yeah,
like that'd be really cool.
Yeah,
I think.
But I mean, that's not the funny things we're coming up. We got several.
I'm still stuck on donations. Like,
pools of things we're going to do. We got a donation pool. We've got a television, concept show pool, a comedy section idea. We've got ways to help people and entertain. It's just we've got so many things we're going to produce in the future. So again, what you're seeing right now, if you're coming across these videos, this is the coals into the bonfire of greatness we are going to be in a few years. So enjoy this while we are here, because I'm not going to stop. This is not something once I start something on this level, especially this entertaining to me, I don't want to quit things. I'm very persistent on my big ideas. And if I can't move forward in them, I try to at least keep them at the forefront of my brain. So one day when I can do something with them, I'll be able to jump on it real quick. So
we're going to be here. We're doing this. We're going to get you guys involved, and we're going to do great things.
So come across this, tell your people, subscribe, like, love, bells, whistles. Tell me what you think. Tell me dumb stuff. Give me other ideas. If you have another way for us to get money off of this stuff, we hear this all the time. You go to this website, you go to this app. Well, once we get the internet, I think we'll be able to flow on some of that stuff.
I was going to say that a little bit ago. As soon as we get this internet
2 weeks, guys.
We'll have real internet. We can do real things.
We can multiple
real
live
programs that
maybe get some podcasts rolling.
Oh, man, who knows? Yeah, we might start
podcasting.
We're going to work on this website. Again, I believe it was Chad, you said?
Chad. Shout out, Chad.
Went out and bought us a website. Shout out GoDaddy.com, pretty sure.
Yeah, he went to GoDaddy. We're not going to give you the name of the website. Well, I guess
not just yet.
There's no reason to, because there's nothing to see there. It's just an advertisement for GoDaddy.
We're not going to give it to you yet.
No point.
We have a website. We're working on it. Again, we're just two normal, everyday people. I do have some electronic skill, but not enough apparently to do this whole YouTube.
We do have a nice laptop. That's like the only thing nice we have in this whole situation.
Laptop, for real.
It's very, very nice. So he's working on the editing, producing, and distributing of our videos. He's cutting down stuff. We're sending out clips during the week. He's getting better at that. So we are going to continue to move forward.
That will become more of a thing when we get internet, because I tell you, you go to a Taco Bell right now, they got pretty darn good internet. But you want to download an hour-long episode off of YouTube, still takes about 20 to 30 minutes. And that's a long time to sit in the corner at a restaurant for me, because I don't particularly like eating out, and I can't just go sit down and there with my laptop and do my things and feel comfortable either. So I get food, thus then I have to eat in front of people, and that's no fun. But
he's more of a behind-the-scenes person, if you guys haven't caught on to that.
Yeah.
But we did get these new fiber optic cables. I'm not going to say the company until I test them out. Once they are amazing, you guys tell me my internet's good, we'll give a shout-out to the actual company providing us with internet. I'm going to give a shout-out to anybody who helps us, anybody that gives into this, even if it's a company that doesn't know they're helping us. So we're going to do this. You want us to test your products. You want us to talk about your stuff. I get it. We only have currently 39 subscribers. But this is going nowhere, so you might as well get on board now. Join the fun. Just kind of like this Bitcoin thing I've been harping on for years. Yeah, I don't know if you guys are into this crap. But behind the scenes, man, some stuff in the world is happening. The world is changing monetarily. We have evolved from giving pebbles, rocks, rubies, golds, cash, cards, checks,
furs,
moving food, trading fur for fruit. Back in years and years ago, we used to trade this and that and the other for whatever. We are moving, evolving in the world. We're in the technology age. Everybody's on the internet doing something. VR is getting better. Drones are getting better. Our currency. Why would our currency not also update? Bitcoin. It's coming around. Get involved, you guys. If you have money to invest right now, learn about it. Invest in it. I would be on top of this on the daily if I was on that level. I am on top of it daily. I read this stuff. I look at the charts. I try to trade. I made $10 the other day on a couple of trades. It was just tiny little minuscule stuff. But I tell you, if I had thousands of dollars invested, I wouldn't be working. I'd be trading daily, just making money. Because this world is getting a makeover. So jump on board all this stuff, guys. Wake up. If you're not out there, wake up. Things are happening.
Let's go.
We're going to produce something big here. I hope all your dreams come true too, just like ours are going to. Get woke. Yeah, see? Tyler, he knows. Get woke, buddy. Are you coming next weekend to Thanksgiving? Tell me you are. I know we keep hopping subjects.
Yeah, it's like, again, with this whole straight up family talk. Yeah, Tyler's really totally.
See, he's
where you at, man?
See, if you guys are catching this, you see how close we are. This is real life.
We were talking about it. We could just go live from Thanksgiving.
Yeah, you want to see? No, I can't introduce my whole family to this people yet. Well, there's nobody watching. You want to see my family? We're all nuts.
130 videos from now, people are just
next year, Thanksgiving 2020. If we get enough subscribers and everybody in my family is cool with it, we'll go live from Thanksgiving.
Live from Thanksgiving.
We'll see.
Man, has anybody ever gone live from Thanksgiving? I wonder. Does
Does
anybody have a family cool enough? I mean, could you imagine what would go down on anybody's, just any random person's family?
Ours is. Have you been to any of our stuff yet? What are you doing this year?
To a family. We got stuff.
Okay, I figured you got stuff.
Yeah.
On Saturday?
I don't know. I have to double check.
Because that's a different day. But yeah, we maybe that'll be a thing. Maybe we can do that. My family's nuts. I got 3 younger brothers. I got cousins. I got aunts. We all like to get around. Play some ping pong, darts, and volleyball.
Maybe you can do like a little like shout out in the Instagram
from Thanksgiving.
Page from Thanksgiving.
I do have an Instagram page. We don't shout those out.
Get the family together and just be like, "Happy Thanksgiving."
Yeah,
that'd be cool. That'd be cool.
All right, guys, what do you want to do? We made it to the end. What do you think?
What are you guys doing for Thanksgiving? There's something we can talk about. What's everybody's plans? I'm sorry for the people, for whatever circumstance, that you don't go see your family or don't have family to go see. I understand that those are situations in life. I hope you can still find it in your path to have a decent holiday and subsequent holidays of the year from now till forever. But
are you talking about the Minions page, Tyler? Because there was something posted there that I posted something. I posted a video. Maybe you are missing something, little homie, because I posted a video the other day, a couple weeks ago. Regardless, you know who to get in contact with. I don't want to say her name. She kind of runs that fast food restaurant. Get in contact with her and see what's up, because I don't know what time it is. We're still kind of working out the deets. Yeah, see? Update yourself, homie.
Hey,
But anyway, we'll be there. We'll be there next weekend. So, well, you guys are awesome. Thank you for making it through these videos. This is a long journey we're on. Thank you. If you have an attention span, those are the people we were trying to get to anyway. The intellectual ones that actually can pay attention for more than 6 minutes at a time.
Well, and again, it's going to be a lot better when there's 100 people in here and the chat's flowing and we get on topics and everybody can have a comment. Yeah. And we can talk about stuff, because that's what we're here to do.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Live talk show with you guys, the people.
Yeah.
Because nobody does that. You watch these reality shows, but who are those people in reality? So we want to do the ultimate reality show with you guys, where
I love the live. In fact, we're starting to get the point to where we're not going to talk about our topics before the show, just to ensure the improvisational spots behind it, because that's my favorite.
I keep thinking of having like a projector or something and like creating PowerPoints.
Yeah, and I just throw stuff up on the wall.
Throw it up on the screen.
If we could get a green screen going back here, you could throw effects and be like a weatherman situation.
Something like, oh my!
What's going on? We're going live.
Man, I really hope that's not an emergency because we are live.
You can go take it if you think it's an emergency. Is your cat on fire?
My cat? Did you say it's my cat on fire?
Yeah, that could be a thing.
That's a really thing. Unfortunately, that really could be a thing. We all have kids. And
if your cat gets too close to your child,
when it has a lighter device,
maybe it sets it on fire. It's not your fault.
It just definitely happens, because they want to see if it's going to follow the fire.
If you have a story about somebody, your child setting a cat accidentally on fire. I had an ex-girlfriend accidentally try to set my armpit on fire.
What?
Well, I say she didn't.
Please tell this story.
She was I had a shirt off. I'm just hanging out next to her on the couch, and she just flicked the lighter in my armpit, and it was a split-second light up because I smelled the burnt hair, and it got hot really fast, and I had to slap my armpit and close my armpit and put it out the waterways. That was a stinky little fire. And the same girl that peed on my foot.
Whoa! Tell that story.
No, you take a shower with a girl, and she
for
some reason
she
thinks it's okay just to pee. I get pee in the shower. Do your thing. She aimed on my foot. It wasn't like she was. It was an accident.
Aim. The girls say they can't aim.
Down. It just goes down. Step back to the drain. I don't aim at your feet. Did I pee on your foot? No, I pee in the drain like a human being. I guess people do that. That's the way to save water too. Hashtag save the planet.
Wait. Yeah, I guess
conserve water. Pee in the shower.
I mean, you're already getting in, I guess.
It's like save paper. Wipe your butt with an owl. Isn't that what that saying is? You've heard that.
I use a rabbit, but okay.
Yeah, rabbits, owls, whatever you can catch.
The rabbits are much easier to clean off.
Avoid raccoons though; those dudes will scratch your butt.
Yeah, they're very hairy, so to speak. Crazy monster over here.
Speaking of hairy,
right?
I'm not going to show you because again, if you've caught on to any of the videos, we don't do cat videos here.
We appreciate and like animals, but we just
everybody knows what cats look like. They know what they do. They know how goofy they are.
We're the C.O.P.P.A for cats.
Yeah.
the
cat
online
offensive parental.
Yeah, we don't know, but we don't
pussy act.
Exploiting cats for views. It's the same thing to us as Ryan's Toys review.
Yeah,
getting all that money.
I will never exploit my child ever. I will never exploit my cat. If my cat jumps into frame, that's his thing.
Yeah, if he climbs the wall and we go viral because we had our cat climb the wall.
That's not. I didn't make a cat video. He was in the background, and you will never see my child's face on this show. Did you see what he just did?
That was pretty cool. He's got a ninja kitty over here. His name is Pickles. He's pretty dope.
If you get a cat, it's fun to get them alone. I know that sounds crazy, but they have more personality because they kind of play off you and they have to entertain themselves. So he loves me to death sometimes. And sometimes he wants to just bite your fingers. You just walk past the couch and he just jumps out and bites you.
Oh, man. House sat for this man a couple times as he works out of town sometimes. And, every time I come in and try to feed the cat, it's just attacking me. I'm like, do you want to eat or not? Because if I play with you, I'm going to forget to feed you, and then I'm going to leave.
Talk about biting the hands that feed you.
Oh, man. And then you're not getting any food, and it's not going to work out for you, buddy. So you might want to calm down. Let me do what I got to do. And then you can do what you want to do naturally, and that's play. Because you don't have any friends when he leaves. Nobody's here.
He just has to beat you up. So if you ever want to come hang out in the studio and get attacked by a cat, it's kind of fun.
Yeah.
You'll have something to play with behind the scenes. Who's a third party jumping in 1 minute before we go off air?
That actually would be like a fun little skit to get going in the studio. You just get 8 people going in a circle.
Who can survive.
Little chairs. Get the cat all hyped up on catnip.
Who can keep their hands down below the chair the longest.
Right. The cat's going to be coming in attacking.
Oh, he can get your fingers.
It'd be great.
He doesn't hit you with the claws.
Wait. Is that a cat video?
We can't film it. We'll just
hear it.
Just hear it.
Yeah, you'll just hear the mayhem.
Just pretend it's you're not
that still a cat video?
As long as we don't talk about it.
Comment down below. Is that still a cat video?
That's still a cat video.
So.
As long as you don't film it, right?
Yeah, if the cat is not actually on film, you're just filming the reaction of something that has to do with the cat.
This isn't a mansion video. We are in a mansion. We're just
not showing everybody.
Showing the mansion.
No. All right. Anyways,
we love you guys.
If you guys are still here,
which we know you
at
are,
minute 59,
if you can handle it,
If you have lived with us this long, thank you.
Love it. Subscribe.
You're
the ones that we were trying to reach.
For sure, for sure. Come back next week. Not next week.
No, next week.
Holidays.
The
2
week
weeks after that.
When we get we'll have internet on Saturday night. We'll be Friday night hotspotting it. Saturday night real internet. So we'll hopefully.
You better watch out, man.
The speed of my face is going to come at you at 300 megabytes per second.
60 frames per second.
There we go.
Super 720 HD. Fine HD. It's game.
Throw up some likes, guys. Throw up some subscribes.
Get that bell on. You know what to do.
Balance the world, everybody. Come back. We love it. And thank you for making it all the way through. And remember, guys, what do I always say? The only you that you need to be is you. And
don't forget to live it fully every day.
# be Bill Gates. We love you guys. Thank you very much. Enjoy your Thanksgiving, and we will see you again in 2 weeks.
Drive safe.
Love it. Bye.